What's going on, everybody? Brandon here, back with another action figure review. Very exciting. In front of us, finally, Fantastic Four First Steps Epic Action Heroes. These are from the Epic Hero Series scale. They are like 4-inch tall figures. This set was at Target for 35 bucks. Let's get into it. All right, you guys, so here they are. So excited and happy to have this set. I did have some trouble tracking this down. It is at Target. It is 35 bucks. A little bit of help from friends in the collecting community. And it seems like, so these are only shipping in cases of 3. And from what I know, so it's like 1 box and then you get 3 of these inside, 3 sets. And then what I know is, as far as like wear and availability, it seems like the targets that they are picking to send these sets at first is going to be the targets that have a Disney store section. So if you have a Target that you know of nearby you that has like the big Disney store section, says Disney with like a sign hanging from the ceiling, and there's like exclusive toys in that area, like Disney store type toys, that seems to be the targets where these sets are hitting first. So definitely look in the Disney section if you have one at your local Target. And here is the UPC if you need it. And I will be sure to include the DPCI below as well. All right, it's time to have these guys come out of the packaging and fight Galactus. All right, so here they are outside of the packaging. I'm really excited for Herbie because he looks a little bit bigger than he should be, so hopefully he'll fit in with Legends. There's the Thing with his sweater on. There is Baby Franklin. There is Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. He comes with one stretchy arm. There is Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. She is all invisible and comes with an invisible shield. There is Human Torch in Flame On mode, and he does come with some flame effects to throw. Very, very excited and so happy to have this set. And here they are powered up with their accessories. Herbie is posable. Ben Grimm doesn't come with any accessories, so I got him holding Baby Franklin. Reed Richards' arm does stretch. It just changes off at the glove, and then you can add the extension for the arm, so that's pretty sweet. Invisible Woman shield does work very nicely, and I love these flame effects for the Human Torch. Probably my favorite accessory from the set. Overall, really nice, very well done. I am really enjoying these figures. It is so nice that they all come together, and I don't have to hunt for all the single-carded figures separately. You get the whole set, Marvel's first family, all in one box. 35 bucks. I think it's a pretty good deal. I think even if these were like, $10 figures separately, they'd still be really cool. So to get the whole set for 35, I am very happy. All right, starting off with Mr. Fantastic. You could definitely use this same body for a custom Human Torch and Flame Off mode if you wanted. It's a little hard to tell on mine, but I feel like the facial hair doesn't hit the bottom of the jaw like it should. Kind of like uh, like he's got a little bald spot at the very bottom of his chin or the very bottom of his jaw. So very interesting, but I feel like overall it does look like Pedro Pascal. If I don't look at it too closely, then I don't notice the hair at the bottom of the chin, so that's okay. Probably just a printing error on mine. Unfortunately, none of them are very good, so good luck if you're in store trying to pick and find one that suits you. But again, overall, very nice looking figure. Very simplistic touch and design. No extra paint apps on the belt or the gloves or anything like that. So, of course, it's not going to be Legends style. It's just, Epic Heroes, and that's totally fine. Overall, though, I got to say, I really do like this guy a lot in the way he looks. The articulation is very nice, moving in the head side to side. He can look up and down just a little bit. Arms come out, forward and back, full 360. Bend and twist at the elbow. There's no cut here at the glove, but on the other side there is a cut at the glove, and that's because that's where the other arm goes. So one extra point of articulation on this side. Legs come out, forward, back just a little bit. No cut at the waist. And there's a bend and twist at the knee, so that's nice. Nothing in the boots or anything like that, so pretty good range of motion. And then don't break your Mr. Fantastic. It doesn't come off at the shoulder or at the elbow. It comes off right at the glove, and then you put the new one on, and it actually looks pretty good. It looks pretty seamless, so that's really cool. I really like that a lot. And so that's how that articulation moves, and there is no extra articulation in the glove or in the hand or anything, but it is bendy, so you can kind of like, get him in a fun or wacky pose. Does it hold that pose? No, there's no like little holes in there or anything, kind of like most bendy toys, but I mean, you could do whatever you want. It won't hold its pose, but still very cool. All in all, very happy to have Mr. Fantastic. I think it's a lot of fun that you're going to have with this set. So definitely cool to get the whole family very happy. Next up here is baby Franklin. He is super tiny. So I got Mr. Fantastic holding him there. It looks like he has kind of orangish hair. So, and a blue onesie, which is great. He's got no articulation of any kind, and you just got to be careful. Some of these, for some reason, they have some really weird printing on the face that makes the face look darker. So definitely pick wisely when you're picking your set. Mine, I think, is pretty nice for the most part. Oh, what? He's got articulation in his head. He can look side to side. I did not expect that. Wow. Very cool. All right, so yeah, this guy does have 1 point of articulation for a baby. That's very impressive. So, very good. And yeah, ultimately, really nice. And everybody can hold him pretty easily. You just got to get him in the right pose. And then there you go. I had the thing holding him earlier. So, looks like these guys can all hold him without a problem. Next up here is the thing. He's got his sweater on. There is another version of the thing that does not have his sweater on that comes with a fantastic car. I have no idea when that comes out. The promo images came out quite a little while ago, and we still have not gotten any word or any links. Foreign Amazon links, not local to the US, popped up, a few of them, but they all say like out of stock. So literally no one has this yet, and it hasn't gone up for sale. So why, I don't know. What the holdup is, I don't know. But I am very happy nonetheless to at least have one version of the thing in the 4-inch scale, and he looks pretty cool. His articulation is pretty standard, moving in the head side to side. He can look up just a little bit and down just a tad. Arms come out pretty good and up. They go forward and back. There's a bend and twist at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist. No, nothing at the waist, even though it looks like it. The legs come out about that far. They go forward. They don't really go back. There's a bend and twist at the knee. So that's nice. And all in all, looks really good. They got most of the details on this guy down. Get the 4s on the side. The 4 on his chest. The backside looks pretty good. No extra details on the belt or anything. But overall, it does look very nice. I am very happy to have Ben Grimm finally in the Epic Hero scale. He looks so good. Next up, Invisible Woman. I am so happy to get her clear, translucent, and invisible, although it kind of feels like a bittersweet thing. Like, I don't know when or if we're going to get a single card Invisible Woman, hopefully for Doomsday, and then finally maybe she'll have some paint on her. You could, of course, find an extra one of these and paint it, but the sets are still really hard to find as is, but she is a nice, clear, translucent light blue, and she looks really good. Over here right in front of the light, you can see just how translucent she is, so that is really cool. And here in the light you can see, yes, it does look like Vanessa Kirby, which is really cool. I really like that a lot. The likeness to the actress and just the overall design of the figure looks really, really nice. So she's got some good articulation, and we can see all those joints on the inside and how they work. So that's really cool. She's got movement in her head, side to side, not hindered by the hair at all, which is great. She can look up and down just a tad, down definitely a lot more instead of up. Her arms come out about that far. Pretty good, actually. Forward and back, full 360. Bend and twist at the elbows, which is great. Nothing in the wrist, nothing in the waist. Legs come out this far. They go forward. They don't really go back. There's a bend. It's not quite 90 degrees. It's a little less. And there is a twist. Very cool. And then she does come with her invisible shield. It just attaches to her wrist, which is nice. Just like that. So, very cool. And she has a very nice, I guess, effect that you can use. Like, it doesn't have to be a shield. It could be like, I don't know. You could try to put it in her wrist, or in her hand. Yeah, so it looks like the effects coming out of her hand. Let me see, can I do it? Yeah. So you can put one of these two pieces in her hand, and she can hold it, and then it looks a little bit cooler like that. So yeah, very nice overall. I am very happy to have Invisible Woman in the collection. Translucent or not, she still looks great. All right, you guys, next up, Herbie. And he's definitely out of scale on purpose. I want to say he is bigger than he should be to scale with Epic Heroes, but nonetheless, still very cool. Very happy to have him. Nothing going on the underside. And then his head does turn side to side, full 360. He can look up and down just a tad. And then his arms also have a full 360 range of motion. They just go up. They don't go out. There's no extra articulation there. But overall, you guys, just a really cool one. I'm so happy to finally have one of these guys in my collection that is representative of the movie. We did get the one that is kind of like supposed to be Titan Hero series scale, so that's cool. But here's Invisible Woman, and here's the Thing, and these are from Marvel Legends. So you can see Herbie really scales nicely with these guys. So if the Thing will stand and not topple over, there we go. Yeah, very cool. All right, so check this out. How cool is that? Yes, Herbie fits in so nicely with Marvel Legends. I am so happy. And last but not least, here is the Human Torch. He looks awesome. He's powered up and he's translucent red, so that is really cool. I really do like the way that this guy looks through and through. Some very, very nice sculpt work on this guy. And the camera is not going to do it justice. He's way cooler in hand than he is on the camera. Trying to focus in there for you so you can see. Yeah, this guy is awesome. And then in front of a light like this, so that way you can see just how translucent red he is. Here's a little bit of a better look so you can see just how translucent Torch is. Definitely looks really cool. So awesome to have this guy. If I was a little kid, I'd be flying him around and then like having a lot of fun. So very cool. The head sculpt is also translucent. It's just kind of tough to see on camera. But yeah, in the light, this guy looks awesome. So happy with how he turned out. All right, for articulation on Human Torch, movement in his head side to side. He can look up a little bit and down just a little bit. His arms come out about that far. Forward and back, full 360. Bend and twist at the elbows. Very nice. Nothing in the wrist, nothing in the waist. Legs come out pretty far. They go forward. They don't really go back. And there's a bend and twist at the knee. So very nice. And his flame effect can be used on either hand. Both hands are flat, and you just slide the flame effect right in there, and there it is. There's the inside, which is a little bit hollow, and then on the outside, there it is. The flame effect is not translucent like the figure, but it does look really cool, and it's always nice to have Human Torch throwing some flame, so that is really sweet. Overall, very, very happy to have this figure, and the flame effect is awesome, so definitely a lot of fun. I wish we get a flame off version of Johnny at some point. Maybe for Doomsday, that would be cool. The flame effect definitely is a little top heavy, so you got to play with him just right and balance him in order to get that effect on there and for him to stand, and there he goes. Playing around with this guy and posing him just a little bit, I did notice he is a little bit made of like softer kind of plastic, so just be careful when you're posing yours, but overall he does look really cool. All right, so first for a comparison with each other, all of them standing side by side, Human Torch definitely looks like he's the tallest. He is like shoulder to shoulder with the rest of the team, but I think his head sculpt and maybe just the flame on the top of his head makes him look taller. So just keep that in mind, but overall they do look really good together, and they are all around the same height. All right, first up for a size comparison, here's our new Epic Hero series with the previous Marvel Legends 3.75 Retro Collection. These guys look so good together side by side. I am like extremely impressed with how well they scale side by side, especially the comic book Thing and the movie Thing. These guys just look so good together. So if you're a Fantastic Four fan, you gotta get the new set. They look so good. All right, next with some Epic Hero Series Avengers. Here's how they look compared to our new Fantastic Four set. Very, very nice, I have to say. Overall, they look really good. Some of these even, like Iron Man, Black Panther, Thor, a lot of them, even Cap, like they look like they are drawing a lot of reference from their movie comparisons. Like Captain America looks a lot like the one from the first Avengers movie. So you could definitely use these guys side by side interchangeably, make a great MCU display if you wanted. The comic book figures definitely look like they could be very movie oriented, but yeah, overall these guys look very, very nice together side by side. Next up, here's our Epic Hero Series new Captain America movie figures with our Epic Hero Series Fantastic Four team. I got a couple of extras in there. We didn't get too many Epic Heroes for the new Cap movie, but there's our Sam Wilson movie cap. I got an old comic book cap on the far left here. And then there's Red Hulk. He looks so good next to the Thing and Human Torch. There's our new Falcon. And then there's our Sam Wilson cap, the comic book version from Epic Hero Series. So overall, these guys do fit in together very nicely. Next up, we got some Epic Hero Series Spider-Man figures. These ones look great with our new Fantastic Four. Johnny Storm and Spider-Man look really good together side by side. We can see here's Green Goblin and Vulture. Venom looks really cool next to the Thing. We've got Miles Morales and Iron Spider. These guys look really, really good. Definitely, if you're an Epic Hero Series collector, you gotta get this new set. And next up, here's a comparison with the X-Men. These are all X-Men 97, with the exception of Legendary Wolverine. He's from the Marvel Legends Retro 3.75 over on the far right. These guys look really good together. There's Cyclops and Wolverine. There's Gambit and Storm. Storm fits in so nicely, and so does Rogue with Invisible Woman. And overall, you guys, these just look really good. Comic book or movie figures, Epic Hero Series, doesn't matter. They all fit in very nicely together. Next, here's our new Epic Hero Series with their Marvel Legends counterparts. They look so good together. If you're a Fantastic Four collector, you got to get them in both scales. These look so, so good. It's really interesting to see the comparisons here between them. I'll kind of show you a little bit closer. I did learn that the Marvel Select Invisible Woman, those hands are interchangeable with our new movie Legends figure. So that's cool. The torches look very close together. The Things, definitely different shades of orange. And the Mr. Fantastics are almost spot on, exactly the same. So very cool to have these guys side by side together. Finally, the adult Legends movie collector figures and the kids figures finally. And next up, here's a comparison with our 10-inch Mr. Fantastic, 10-inch Human Torch, 12-inch Thing, and like 14.5 to 15-inch Galactus and Herby. Very interesting to see these side by side. It's going to be so awesome to have Galactus battle the Epic Hero Series figures. And I think this is exactly what Hasbro had in mind for us as collectors, fans, and just really excited for this. I'll show you a little bit closer so you can see the torches kind of look like they share a very similar design. The Herbies are totally different. The Thing figures, they're different because we got the Thing with the sweater. Man, Galactus looks so good side by side with the Epic Hero Series scale. So that is really, really cool. Overall, you guys, I'm so happy to have these new figures. All right, you guys, and here it is, the new Epic Hero Series team versus the Titan Heroes Galactus. And it looks so good. Oh man, I had a lot of fun doing this. I've got Mr. Fantastic on this side and the Thing. And then on this side, we've got Baby Franklin and Human Torch. Down there's Invisible Woman carrying the team. And there's Herby. And these guys look so good together side by side. All right, you guys, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you're going to pick up or pass on this set. I thought it was definitely worth it. $35 for a really cool team up here. And I'm so happy to get these figures. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and what you're finding online and in your local areas. You guys, the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, and all the support on the channel has been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, each and every one of you. As I continue to find more new cool and awesome stuff, I'll be sure to bring it to you right here. Once again, I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching.